I have another treat for you today. This tiny home once looked like this. We are going to witness this makeover of this tiny home by an infamous woodworking craftsman. Some of you may remember Robb, who worked for ITH and made all the custom cabinetry. This ESP home was completely gutted and remodeled, designed and built back by Robb. If you want to see how Robb transforms this tiny home into a woodworking masterpiece, stay tuned. Okay, this is the tongue, and I was told that, I'll go look on the porch here. So there are hinges on the porch, so you can move the deck up, and this railing comes off. So then you can access the tongues to move it. He is going to poly all of this, sand all of this, and get it cleaned up. Look at the beautiful ceiling. All the trim is still missing, and there's electrical that is missing. He does have, look at this. Hard to believe this used to be an ESP home, 10 by 20. It is not complete, but if you purchase this, you can have it done in 30 days. And he has also agreed to go out where, if you're local, for a lot, when you move it, he will hook up your water for you. So this does not look like a little tiny home. This is Robb's interpretation of a residential little house. So many of you know Robb was the craftsman that worked for Randy over at Incredible Tiny Homes and did all the amazing cabinetry and anything that needed to be done like that, he did. And so he has since retired. He is not in the best of health anymore, so he's taking it slower. He wanted to have this done for me for this video, but he's not been feeling well. So he told me to come on out and do what I could, and then he said in 30 days, once it's sold in 30 days, you will have your home. And there's a lot of little things that he wants to finish on it. There's going to be trim all around the ceiling. Look at that beautiful wood ceiling. He's put in the TV sound bar, and there is a speaker there. This is an electric fireplace with a thermostat, and that is what he is going to use for heat. He said it'll run you out. And then he has put in an air conditioner for the air. And then he's going to disguise all this to make it look finished and, complete. He has up at the very top, or over the windows, he's gonna put a shelf so he can hide the wires. Everything Robb does, we all know, is state of the art. He's such a craftsman. And everything, he just totally ripped this out. It used to be an ESP, and he bought it off of somebody, and just ripped it out, everything out, and has started over. Look at that. I know he built this. Look at that. How sweet. This is, the countertop is butcher block, but he painted it black, and it is going to be epoxied. He's really good with epoxy. I've seen some things he's done with that. The cooktop stays. None of the doors are on the top. They will be, and he does have the hardware for them. He says this is gonna stay natural, that color. This goes over the sink. It's a piece of decorative wood, a shelf that he's gonna put over the sink. He just has all the little touches. He will provide a little fridge in this one. I mean, he's just a craftsman. Look at that curve. I mean, you don't see that in tiny houses. It's so different looking, and I cannot believe it's only 10 foot wide. It feels so roomy in here. So, you know, what I would do, since it's not an upstairs, for sleeping, I would probably do, you could do a full bed if you wanted to, if it's a couple, but definitely do maybe a day bed and make this your living space slash sleeping quarters. I have a day bed for my bed, and it also serves as a sofa. So, and it's comfy. I spent a little more money on a mattress, so it's comfy for sitting and it's comfy for sleeping. This is a closet. He has not finished it yet. It's got 19-gallon water heater. He will have all kinds of paint left over for you. This will all be cleaned out. And I know he felt bad that he couldn't get this done for the video, but he just was not feeling well. And so he's had to slow down a little bit and take care of himself, which we all need to do. Oh, this is where the microwave goes. So that would just be storage over there. Yeah. So pretty. And look at this. This is, I mean, this just doesn't look like, can you believe there's an ESP under this? So because it's an ESP under here in the shell, we all know it is insulated incredibly well. But you can't tell that it's an ESP, especially inside. Now here's his bathroom. I'm gonna, he's working on it. He's got electric to do. He's got to clean up all the stuff. But look at the little shelf he put over the door. That's the kind of stuff he does. Again, all the trim will go around the ceiling, finish off those edges. Now his toilet is, I'm not even gonna show you. It's to the right, but it's in bad shape when he bought it from somebody. So that toilet will be replaced, but there's a nice window up here. And he did that, put that in. That's sweet. And a nice little sink, perfect. 36-inch shower. Oh, I just love the ceiling. So, you guys, this is a deal. This is a chance to get a house that doesn't look like anybody else's tiny house. It does have to be moved. There is no lot, but I've got a couple of suggestions for lots in the area. There's Bean Station, there's Miss Lola's. I don't think finding a place to put it is going to be as bad as you think it would be. He's put a lot of time into it and money. And if any of you know, I think he said it was almost 6 years that he worked for Randy. So if you've watched Incredible Tiny Homes at all, you know his work and the level of work. He also did the painting outside on the side. It's called Gray Pride, because everything in here is gray for the most part. The doors, peppercorn gray. This is I think the bottom part is a dove gray, and that's, I forget what the gray was, but it's a light gray. And then of course he's got lots of good lighting in here, overhead lighting, and look at the overhead lighting in the kitchen. So I think it's a deal. Kind of wish I could have it. All right, I will put his contact information in by email. The price of this is going to be $59.9. I mean, you can't afford to have a craftsman do all the details like he's done here. And there's more to come.